Hello and welcome back to my big Lego room, where today we're going to be looking underneath the city to see what's been up with my LEGO NEXO Knights battle layout. This is now all of the official sets from seasons 1 and 2. All of the retail sets plus the major polybags here. The only things that are not included are some relatively obscure promotional polybag types of sets that were only available in very limited markets, but most of the stuff is here, and that does include the ultimate figures. So there's one up there. Wow, that is looking so bright right now. But yeah, I even got the Murloc, the original Murloc from the Nexo Knights book up there. There's one ultimate figure and a non-ultimate version of them. I set up all of this terrain last season, and I did a video covering what this looked like at that time. So if you want to go back and look at my last Nexo Knights layout video, you can see how much has been added since then. This has really gotten very, very dense. There are so many official sets, so many figures. You know, I've not doubled anything up in terms of, you know, getting multiples of a given set just to kind of pad the stuff, you know, to add in more figures. This is just the official things, and it just shows you how much they've done, how much Lego has really invested in this. And I did set up all of the background, all of the terrain, and also the base plates down below last season, so none of that is new. And I've not moved the sets that I set up from season 1 very much, but I've added things in. I've had to make space by moving some things around just a little bit, just kind of shifting them. But it's just so dense now, there's no way I'm going to be able to fit a third season worth of sets in here. Let me get up a little bit closer, come around the other side. So now I'm actually underneath the table. This is literally beneath my city. And you can see even behind the 4-tracks, I've got more stuff set up here. Some of the interior details of it, and also some of the bases for the ultimate sets. So I've taken up pretty much all the available space. There's a little bit of space back here. That's pretty much the only place where I can put more things, back behind the big mech battle that's going on right there, or duel that's going on right there. Kind of blocks the view back to this corner. But there's no way I'll be able to put in a full third season of sets. We've already seen names come out, or at least tentative names for upcoming sets for season 3 for these. And I will definitely need to expand this space if I'm going to continue with it. Give me some feedback on that for sure. I would really appreciate that. It'll help me to decide whether this is a good use of this space. If you like seeing all this stuff kind of laid out like this and set up to really show you just what the entire theme looks like together. Of course, the background stuff, the base plates and the little bit of terrain, some of the small details I add around the edges are not actually, you know, parts of the official sets, but most of the bulk of what you see here is just what Lego has actually created for us to be able to buy. Here's the lava monsters side from the back, and again I've put some of the accessory bases for the ultimate figure packs back here. This castle is nice. It has a lot of depth to it. It's just an unusual shape. Usually you get things that are very flat, but this actually creates kind of these courtyard spaces. I appreciate that much more now that I've actually set it up with some other things around, as opposed to just looking at the set by itself. You know, it really shows that, you know, once you kind of ground things, you can kind of just define spaces and use spaces much better, more effectively. But that's the view from this side, so you kind of look at it from the perspective of Jestro's army looking at what they're going up against. Looks like a pretty formidable opponent overall. It is too bad as you look through this, like there are 2 errands right there. Yes, just seeing, you know, multiples of the same figure kind of sometimes there's another errand. Have to be kind of close together because there are just so many of them. They've released so many of these things. But this is cool. I like being able to see all of this together. This is the type of stuff that I like in Lego the most, is where you have entire scenes and not just a set just by itself. So again, please do let me know what you think about this layout, and if you want to see more of it in the next season as more sets become available. I certainly enjoy being able to see all this stuff, but this is mostly set up for your entertainment, so your feedback is very much appreciated. Thanks for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this either way, and I've got a lot more videos to bring you, so I'll talk to you again soon.